Going to see if-else control statement. My name is Professor Pokharkar MS, HOD Computer Department, Samartha Polytechnic, Delhi. Okay, so let us see if-else statement. Okay, so there are four types of if statement: simple if, if-else, nested if-else, and else-if ladder. Today we have to learn if-else statement. Now let us see the syntax of if-else statement. Now if we see the syntax or general format, then there are two keywords are used. One keyword is if, another keyword is else. Inside the if, opening closing rounded bracket, test condition is written. If this test condition is true at the entry point, then true block statements are executed. True block statements are executed, and after that directly statement X is executed. But if at the entry point test condition is false, then false block statements are executed. This part is not executed, false block statements are executed, and then statement X is executed. So this is the flow of the if-else. Now let us see with the help of flow chart. Now at the entry point what happened? Test condition is checked. Test condition is either true or false. If test condition is true, then true block statements are executed, and then after that directly statement X is executed. But at the entry point test condition is false. Test condition is false, then false block statements are executed. False block statements are present in else block. Okay, these statements are executed, and after that directly statement X is executed. Okay. Now the explanation part. At the entry point test condition is checked. If it is true, then true block statements are executed, and then statement X is executed. But at the entry point, if test condition is false, then false block statements are executed, and then directly statement X is executed. Okay. Now let us see the example part. Okay. Now the previous program that we have seen using simple if, we are going to see same program using if-else. Now here header file is declared, int main function, int x variable, x is equal to 5. If x is equal to 5 true, then if block is executed, fy comp will be printed. Okay, and this else part is not executed. Okay, so in this program the output is fy comp. Why? Because x is equal to 5, this condition is true, so that if block is executed and else block is not executed. Okay, now let us see same program with false condition. Suppose now x is equal to 5 and the condition is x is not equal to 5, so that condition is false. Condition is false, so this part is not executed. If block is not executed, this is true block. This part is not executed, and else block is executed. This is the false block, and in this false block we have printed fy entc. So the program of output of program is fy entc. Okay, now let us see the next program to check whether number is even or odd. Now in this program just we have taken only one condition. Okay, x mod 2 is equal to 0. Now here let us see from the start, header file is included because program having printf and scanf statement, main function, intx, printf, enter number. So here enter number part is displayed on the output screen. Now here scanf, %d %x, so that we can enter the number. Suppose we have entered the number 13. So 13 is stored into the variable x. 13 is stored into the x. Now 13 mod 2 is equal to 0. 13 mod 2 is equal to 0. The 13 mod 2 answer is 1. 1 is equal to 0, false. So 1 is equal to 0 is false, so that this condition will be not executed. So if block is not executed, else block is executed. Now else block means false block statement. This part is executed. %d is odd, and instead of %d, x value is printed, that is 13. So output is 13 is odd. Inside the printf we have written 13 is odd. Now let us see same program with the even number. Suppose here enter number, this part is executed, and here scanf, when the scanf is executed, if we enter the number 16, so 16 will be stored in X. So here 16 mod 2, 16 mod 2 remainder is 0. 0 is equal to 0, 0 is equal to 0 true. So that this statement is executed. Percentage D is even. That means 16 here percentage D print the value of X. X is 16. 16 is even. So this will be the output of the program. Now let us see the next example. Program to find larger number between two numbers. Okay, here header file is included. Main function. Now here x comma y. Print int x comma y. We have to enter two numbers. So that we have declared two variables. Here printf enter two numbers. Now here scanf percentage d ampersand x ampersand y. Here we are taken ampersand x ampersand y for entering two value. And here also we have taken two format specifier, percentage d. Now here if we are entering two numbers 16 and 13. 16 is stored in x and 13 is stored into the y. Okay, 16 is stored in x, 13 is stored into the y. Now here x is less than y. X having 16, y having 13. So 16 is less than 13. So this condition will be false. 16 is greater than 13. So this condition is false. So that this part is not executed. The else part is executed. Inside the else we have written printf percentage d is larger comma x. So here x value is printed here percentage d. So what is the value of percentage d? 16. So here output is 16 is larger. Output is 16 is larger. This is printed because of the execution of else block. Okay. Now let us see the another program to find smaller number between two numbers. Now smaller number between two numbers. Now here same program we have written, just condition is changed. X, y, here two variables are declared. Printf statement for enter two number displaying. Now here scanf for entering two numbers. Now here condition is also same. X is less than y. Now when this condition become true, when x is less than y, and we have to find the smaller number. So here we have printed x. Here we have printed x, percentage d is smaller. And when this condition become false, else part is executed. Now when this condition become false, when y is false, y is small. When y is smaller than x, then this condition become false, and then this else part is executed. Inside the else, when will come inside the else block, when y is smaller. So that here we are printing the y. Okay, and why we are printing here x? Because when this condition become true, when x is smaller. So that we have printed here x, and we have printed here y. Okay, now here enter two numbers 16 and 13. When we are enter, 16 is stored into the x and 13 is stored into the y. Now 16 is less than 13. So this condition is false. So we are going in else block, and else block value of y, that is 13 is printed. So 13 is smaller. Okay, so this is the part of the execution. Okay, so we have seen the if else part. If else part, there are if block and else block. If the condition is true, if block is executed, and if the condition is false, false block means else block is executed. Okay, let us stop.